Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Wake Up and Ball, brought to you by no one other than BetUS Sportsbook, your favorite online sportsbook. We're excited to get into this episode. We are in the deep waters of the NFL. All right, Week 15 is now in the rearview mirror. Week 16 is on the horizon. Two of our teams are eliminated from the postseason, so we'll be getting into all things NFL, all things even NBA, some baseball. You know the drill. Let's get into business. What's up, TD? Good morning.
Good morning, Richie. Good morning, Richie. Good morning, everybody watching. Good morning. Wake up and ball. Let's go. I'm excited today, man. I don't know why I got this newfound energy, man, but hey, it feels good, man. And hey, I always enjoy sharing the stage with you, brother.
Absolutely, man. It's always a pleasure. Thank you to everybody that's coming on in and waking up and making this part of your morning routine. Trying to make this a special show where it's ingrained in your brain, where you have a clock, an alarm clock in the morning just for this show. Okay, that's what we want to eventually happen. We don't want you waking up for work or anything responsible. We want you waking up and balling. All right, it's a joke, but yeah, let's get into business. Thank you to everybody that's tuning in. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button on your way into the show, and we're excited to get into a lot of fun discussions.
Yes. Plenty, Richie.
Like
Punch
what?
that like button.
What's the discussion? Why don't you start it off?
Yeah,
why
man.
why do I always have to start things off?
Yeah, I can start it off, Richie. I mean, I can go ahead and dive right into the fray. You know, listen, I made a claim last night that I stand behind. And Richie, you know, he almost blew a gasket by me saying it. But I think that Josh Allen is a better football player than Patrick Mahomes. Now, Josh Allen doesn't have the success that Patrick Mahomes has, but success is a team, accolade is something that it takes a collective group to achieve. But on an individual scale, I just feel like Josh Allen is a better overall quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. And, Richie really went off on me last night and was like how crazy and delusional I am about it. So, what I decided to do is I took to Twitter, and I just posted who's more talented, not success, just talent. And we need 1,000 votes. Now, I don't want to disclose the results yet because we don't have 1,000 votes. We have 971 votes. But I will tell you, one quarterback has 74% and the other one has 26%.
And I also want you to be consistent with that.
Overwhelming.
I also would love for you to read, and we'll do it actually, the responses, because I think all Bills fans got that from the Dan Mitchell repost and voted. But the people that actually know ball responded because there's no actual evidence to back Josh Allen being the better player. Right? So that's why you don't see anybody defending Josh Allen in the replies, but you see everybody having substantial actual evidence in the responses. So why don't we look at the comments in that? Because that's what I think is very interesting.
Why not? Why not? Let's do it.
Why not?
Richie.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's
Richie.
do it.
Let's do it, Richie. Yeah. Right? All right. So this is the poll. I mean, right when I saw TD do this, and I'm like, Dan Mitchell reposted this. Obviously, it's going to be a biased poll because Dan has a huge Bills Mafia following. So congrats, you won a Bills poll. But then,
no, I didn't.
Patriots Global, give me stats, TD, not Twitter opinion. See, how can I vote from talent perspective when the league protects Mahomes?
Who argued as well.
All right, so you got the usual. Refs, yawn. Okay, Mario says, I say Allen because he's more tough in the sense he can make runs and plays that Mahomes can't. Now, Mahomes is special, but overall, Allen has the edge over him. It's just that Mahomes has the more rings. All right.
Thank you.
That's one towards Allen. Big Flock says, Allen's style of play isn't sustainable in the long run, in my opinion. Mahomes is good at what he does, and it's sustainable. That's the difference for me. Again, my opinion.
See, and that's talking long term because they don't believe Allen can keep it up. That's basically admission that Allen is better, but it's not sustainable. That's all. That's what I read.
And therefore, Mahomes is the better player long term, which is who
no,
I prefer on my
because
football
that's
team.
an assumption.
You want a little fizzle of success or a long-term success? Give me long-term.
No, Josh Allen.
Cyrus Kane says people voting Allen have recency bias. Allen is him, but Mahomes is him, all caps. Facts. This is a lot of recency bias, 100%.
No, it's not.
May says, Mahomes, you can find 100 dual-threat QBs that can do what Lamar, Allen, AR, Murray can do. You can't find 100 QBs that do what Mahomes does week in and week out. Thank you.
And what does he do? What does he do week in and week out?
You know what the word is? Magic. It's magic. Yeah, I haven't seen Josh Allen pull off any magic
don't have
tricks.
Magic? Oh.
No, I haven't seen it. I've seen him being a powerhouse and being able to make plays, but not magic. I feel like you forget. Like, you and everybody deleted, like, you guys have, like, this recency bias of Josh Allen, and you forgot what Patrick Mahomes has done throughout these last few years. That's all my.
It's not recency bias.
Mahomes, 100%. Mahomes, do you know what talent is? Swifty J, talent-wise, it's Mahomes. People just have Chiefs fatigue. He was doing things to QB position we've never seen. This Apple vote Allen no matter what because everyone is sick of Mahomes and the Chiefs. Exactly. This is oh my God. I could have said it better than this guy. I couldn't. Everybody is so sick and tired of the Chiefs because they're the greatest franchise in the league. All right, they are the new Patriots. Right, they haven't got to the same level of the dynasty of the Patriots yet, but they are scaring everybody where they're so afraid of the truth of Patrick Mahomes and this Kansas City Chiefs team that everyone's afraid of them. Chiefs fatigue. And now we're just forgetting about what Mahomes has done up until this moment. And now we're praising what Josh Allen has done. And by the way, TD, a regular season. I don't care about regular season success. Like, when the pressure's at its highest, Mahomes comes through time and time again. It's not even up for debate where you think Allen is the better player because he has better success right now and putting up better numbers in the regular season. Show me when it matters the most who's the better football player. It's Mahomes. Always has been.
He's not the better football player.
This needs to be a debate 3 years from now. Not now, because now Josh Allen's finally starting to do things. Now Josh Allen is doing more and actually playing at least on the same, you could argue the better. You can argue he is getting to that level. So let's give Josh Allen this playoffs, next playoffs, and the year after that, and then we'll be able to see a larger sample size. But as it speaks today, Mahomes is on another level because he's done way more in clutch situations. He's done way more in opportunities where you need to go out there and win. I mean, like, Mahomes is the better quarterback. And it's not, like, it really is quite crazy. And I don't expect any Bills fan to agree with me.
I just still haven't heard any solid evidence to suggest he's the better quarterback other than the accomplishments, which is a team thing.
So you really think, with your straight face right here, that
quarterback is the most... saying all this just to say it?
The quarterback is the most important position in sports.
True.
So you're going to discredit all of the clutch, come-from-behind plays, off-schedule, crazy off-platform, third and forever, Mahomes making crazy plays, and it's just a team. It's not like you're discrediting all of the elite clutch plays that Mahomes has made in the clutch in the playoffs to go win a championship because it's the team success.
But you act like he did it. You act like he did it by himself. I mean, these
you're discrediting all of the plays that the quarterback has to make.
Yeah, but the receiver and the tight end got to make them too, and they have. And the coach has to call it up for him, and he has. A Hall of Famer.
Off schedule, off structure. That's not the coach. That's pure Patrick Mahomes, man.
No. You act like these receivers and stuff aren't running routes off schedule.
Yeah, they are.
And getting open for them.
Bro.
We're talking about Hall of Famers, Richie. Like Mahomes, for the most part, with the exception of last year, in which he was carried by his defense, by the way. For the most part, he had Travis Kelce, Hall of Famer, Tyreek Hill, Hall of Famer, Andy Reid, Hall of Famer, and a Hall of Famer itself. 4. Josh Allen has had 0 of those on his team. 0.
Okay, and your point is,
and he brings out.
So that discredits all of the magic, all of the phenomenal plays. Like, this is the reality.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, let's just talk about the better football player between Mahomes and Josh Allen. What Josh Allen is better than Mahomes at is being an athlete and being able to run and throw the ball further. That's the only thing he's better than Mahomes at. That's it.
And Mahomes is better than Josh Allen at nothing.
At accuracy.
He's not better at
short,
accuracy.
medium throw accuracy, being able to improvise.
His average depth of target is way lower than Josh Allen's.
Oh my God.
He's going to have a better one. He's going to have a better
You and the whole NFL world just can't accept the reality that there is a new evil empire. How do
you calculate accuracy, Richie? Are you talking about completion percentage?
Bro, Josh Allen was one of the most inaccurate quarterbacks I've ever seen coming into the league. Now, he's fixed it up until this point. But Mahomes has been consistently hitting those throws since he came into the league. Josh Allen was missing layups.
Hall of Famers. Throwing that, I mean, Tua was terrible until he got a Hall of Famer. Then all of a sudden he's the most accurate quarterback in the NFL. Come on, man. See, there you go, right there, the stats.
Yeah, we could go through the stats.
Look who's more impactful. You want to talk about overall points? Look at them fantasy points. Pretty much even.
We're talking fantasy points.
Graphic. You had it on the graphic.
Wait. You're going to debate me that fantasy points proves that you're a better football player?
No, I'm looking at overall team success. See, the thing is with you, Richie, if you want to go with passer, okay, Mahomes, if you want to give him the edge in passing.
No, but Josh you're Allen, the one that no. You are the one that said Allen is a better passer. That's why I had to bring that debate up.
Well, what I was basically trying to say is Mahomes isn't a better passer. I mean, they're two of a kind in that category. I don't see Mahomes being this far better passer than Josh Allen.
He is.
He's not, Richie. Sorry, man. Listen, I've been studying Mahomes for years, man. All this special stuff is the mojo sprinkle dust. But just basic football, Mahomes missed targets, Mahomes misreads.
Mahomes is better upstairs.
Mahomes does all.
He can read the defenses better.
Stop
he can absolutely pick apart a defense, change the play at the line of scrimmage. He's more savvy. Okay.
Stop.
He does all the things that a quarterback needs to do. And by the way, just because I'm saying Mahomes is better than Josh Allen at these specific traits does not mean Josh Allen's bad at that. It's just a scale.
And that's what I'm trying to say to you. The same thing. Let me tell you something, what I learned about these quarterbacks in the league and fans. As long as you're having that success, they will automatically give you certain check boxes. Patrick Mahomes is not as good of a processor of the field as people think. But as long as
he's better than Josh Allen, then. He's still better than Josh Allen at it. Yes, he is, bro.
No.
Give me evidence. Have you ever seen all Josh Allen does is drop back to pass, and if it's not there, he runs. He can't scan the field and go through his progressions as effectively as Mahomes.
He never had weapons where it was always open.
I could not disagree with you more about that take about Mahomes because I've always watched him throughout his entire career and was blown away and enamored of him controlling the line of scrimmage, changing to a new play, reading the coverage, attacking it within the first 2 seconds because he can see. No. He sees the linebacker come down to the line of scrimmage. He looks at his receivers. He knows what's coming. Him and Travis Kelce are on a different connection, and they get the ball out within a second.
I agree. And if Josh Allen had a Hall of Famer like Travis Kelce, maybe he would have more opportunity.
Let's just discredit everything Mahomes has done in his entire career because he has Travis Kelce. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. 100% discredit.
Richie.
Just because Mahomes is the quarterback, he's the one that's recognizing a defense and changing the play, and Travis Kelce is the one that runs a 2-yard hitch route and catches it. Oh, but it's because Kelce's a Hall of Famer. Give me a break. What? It sounds crazy. That's what your debate is. Yeah, but Travis Kelce's a Hall of Famer.
Richie, if Patrick Mahomes has Travis Kelce, and Patrick Mahomes has just some random average tight end in the NFL, which version of Patrick Mahomes is going to have better success?
I've seen Mahomes be successful when Travis Kelce's a bum this year.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm talking about
Travis Kelce's washed up. And what is Mahomes doing right now? Winning.
Yeah. But guess what? A lot of his winning is when Travis Kelce was not washed up. See, Richie, you never want to answer those questions, though. You want to skirt to something else.
Because do you know what you do?
No,
you know what? You know how you try to prove your point? No. This is okay. I'll answer your question. But all your questions to try to prove your point, you know what it is? In every debate, not just this one, hypotheticals. That's all you do.
Richie,
hypothetical nonsense. I'm talking about facts, not hypothetical stuff that we'll never know the answers to. I'm sick of hypotheticals, bro.
So let me ask you, why was Sam Darnold not successful in New York?
Because the New York Jets fail every quarterback that they draft.
How? Why? What are they not doing?
Because we don't have an owner that knows what they're doing. We don't have a system. We don't have a culture. We don't have anything.
So if you had an owner who knew what he was doing and they had a system and a culture, would it be different?
With who?
I don't care. You can give me Andy Reid and that whole front office in New York with Sam Darnold. Would it have been different? Or why? Or better yet, instead of using the hypotheticals that you keep calling out, so Minnesota got a system and a front office and everything that's making it better, right?
Yeah.
So one circumstance and another circumstance could be totally different, but you won't acknowledge that. You think that Patrick Mahomes, and if Patrick Mahomes was a Jet under Sam Darnold's circumstance, would he be the Patrick Mahomes we know today?
If Josh Allen was in the same situation, he'd be worse.
You won't answer the question. See, this is all I'm saying.
Okay, yes, he's not going to be the same Patrick Mahomes, but neither would Josh Allen.
Circumstances matter, Richie, and you're discounting all circumstances. And all I'm saying to you is Patrick Mahomes has had a by far better circumstance than Josh Allen, and Josh Allen, in my opinion, has done more with less.
He hasn't done more. What has Josh Allen done more than Mahomes? Enlighten me, because I'm still trying to figure that out. What has Josh Allen done more than Josh Allen in his career? Am I missing something?
As a football player,
what is okay? I'm gonna ask you this question. I want you to lay it out. What has Josh Allen accomplished as a player and as a quarterback more than Patrick Mahomes? Because that's where your words, not mine. The floor is yours.
Leading his team to the playoffs almost every single year since the first. Leading his team to the playoffs every year. Also going deep. Going deep. It doesn't matter. Going deep in the playoffs almost every single year.
Joe Burrow is better than Josh Allen. He's actually been to Super Bowl.
Call it whatever you want. All I'm saying is leading his team to the playoffs every year, going deep in the playoff every year with way less than Mahomes. With way less. Yeah, that is success.
So, okay. That's you know what?
That's not winning the Super Bowl.
You got me.
Just because he didn't win the Super Bowl.
You got me.
Like, I know I got you, Richie, because at the end of the day, you ask what has Josh Allen done with what he's had. I don't believe that like 30 in the NFL wouldn't have been able to do what he's doing.
Well, guess what? That's impressive, but it still doesn't touch Mahomes, okay? Mahomes 3 Super Bowl wins, 3 Super Bowl MVPs, 6 Pro Bowls, 3 All-Pros, 2 MVPs, 1 Offensive Player of the Year. What does Josh Allen have? 2 Pro Bowls, 1 All-Pro.
You know what Mahomes' stats would be if he was the Buffalo Bills quarterback all those years? It would be way less, and it would not have a Super Bowl. No difference. It would not have a Super Bowl if he had those Buffalo Bills.
If Josh Allen was that great and he was able to withstand this, first of all, the AFC East is a worse division than the AFC West. So congrats to that. Mahomes has literally been to how many Super Bowls? 4 or 5? I can't count anymore.
First off, you got to back up and not pass on that, what you just said. I mean, in Mahomes' entire tenure, his division has been garbage. His entire tenure, his division has been just as garbage.
The AFC East has been worse.
No, it hasn't been worse. I mean, are you?
There's 2 playoff teams. There's 3 playoff teams in the AFC West this year.
I'm talking about this year. But we're talking about career right now. Are you going to tell me the Denver Broncos been relevant for the last 10 years? You going to tell me the Raiders been relevant for the last 10 years? You going to tell me the Chargers have done anything outside of that one season?
They're still the first seed every year. That tells me they're winning their games outside of the division.
Yeah, because guess what? Look
but
at
you literally just said, bro. You literally just said that Josh Allen has led his team deep in the playoffs. How many AFC Championship games has he been to?
2, I believe.
Oh, congrats. And how many games how many AFC Championship games has he won? How many AFC Championship games has he won?
None.
Yeah. Right? So I'm supposed to celebrate that?
No, I'm not asking you. See, you're stuck on how far a player gets. That's what you're stuck on. I'm not talking about how far you get in the playoffs. That's a team effort. I mean, the man could put up 40 points and still lose. and we're gonna make it seem like, well, he didn't get to the Super Bowl.
You realize that like this whole debate has discredited everything you've ever said about Josh Allen for years.
It doesn't discredit it. I don't like Josh Allen because he torments our teams. I thought Josh Allen couldn't get over that hump because at the end of the day,
what hump has he gotten over? I'm still waiting for that because I haven't seen Josh Allen get over any hump other than regular season success, TD.
Richie,
I mean, that's what I'm waiting for, TD. What has Josh Allen accomplished that I should be celebrating? He still hasn't won an MVP, which is probably going to win it this year. He still hasn't won anything, been to a Super Bowl. Like, team accomplishments. How come Patrick Mahomes has 3 Super Bowl MVPs? If it was a team accomplishment, another player on the team would have won over him.
First of all,
what has Josh Allen accomplished?
Don't even get me started.
Still waiting.
Patrick Mahomes shouldn't have 3 Super Bowl MVPs. One of those Super Bowls.
You can't give the guy credit at all.
What's the running back name? Because Patrick Mahomes was boo-boo in that game.
You guys have this crazy Chiefs fatigue of like you hate him so much.
I gotta find it.
You can't even just give them the credit, bro.
The running back should have been the MVP in what was it? His first or his second?
Oh my gosh.
I think his second Super Bowl. Mahomes was not even good in the game. Damian Williams led that game. Damian Williams made all the big plays, not catching the football, but running the football. Mahomes absolutely did nothing in that game. Everybody said Damian Williams got robbed for the MVP, but you know they're going to give it to Mahomes. Everybody knows Damian Williams should have been the MVP of the Super Bowl in that Super Bowl. It's not even close. Yeah, but Richie, once again, you got you be having historic defenses. You got Andy Reid. And look at what you've been going up against. I'm sorry, bro. Josh Allen has done more with less. He has, Richie. He's done more with less, bro.
Congrats for doing more with less. Sorry the Bills don't have the greatest supporting cast like you like to mention, but he still hasn't done anything that is going to pass my eye test and me and other NFL fans to elevate him over Mahomes. He's still not better.
The point that I'm making is if Josh Allen was on those
Jesse says, who is a Josh Allen super fan. Jesse, who is our 49ers creator, who loves Josh Allen, he says, Richie, Allen has played extremely well in the playoffs and elevated every stat from the regular season. He isn't better than Mahomes, but they aren't losing because of him.
Man, he's a better player than Mahomes. Obviously, you're going to say Mahomes is better because of the accolades. And here's what the real argument is, Jesse. Who's more talented? Who has more talent? Who's the better quarterback overall? Not just passer, full game. Not these games and not the accolades. Who's the better player?
Mahomes.
As far as
Eric with
talent.
a $2 super chat. Is MVS better than Jay Jefferson, Richie? What? No.
Of course he not, but that's the same point right there. We're not going to sit here and put MVS above Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, but guess what? Mahomes can win a Super Bowl with MVS.
Until Justin Jefferson gets MVS. Come on.
MVS was on the Chiefs, and who's MVS? A no-name to us. He wins Super Bowls with Mahomes, and he levels up his game because of Mahomes.
But until Justin Jefferson gets the accolades that MVS has gotten, I don't see it. That's basically your argument. Because
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, all right, he's like a no-name for us, right? He's kind of a bum. Right?
What do you mean?
He's not a good player? When you think of MVS?
He's a solid player.
Yeah, he was out there. I mean, he's been pretty trash when he left the Chiefs.
Yeah. So he's better than Justin Jefferson now because he got the accolades. He got the accolades.
Dude, Justin Jefferson blows him out of the water with every single stat. Josh Allen does not blow Mahomes out of every single stat.
Justin Jefferson gets the rings and goes to the Super Bowl, and none of that matters according to your argument.
Josh Allen hasn't even touched Mahomes in any stat besides rushing. So that argument means nothing. Nothing.
Oh, my God. Here you
Nothing,
go.
TD.
Why aren't you looking at the quarterback position
let me speak.
holistically?
If you want to, you want to hold on to this argument as a proving point. Justin Jefferson blows MVS out of every single stat and accolades. Mahomes blows Josh Allen out of every single stat besides rushing and accolades. So why don't you go back to his point because I'm still scratching my head about it.
Listen,
This is not apples to apples. This makes no sense.
Yes, it is, Richie. At the end of the day, all you're looking at are those Super Bowl wins, the MVPs.
No, I'm looking at numbers.
All Pro.
I'm looking at numbers. I'm looking at numbers as well, TD. Josh Allen has more interceptions in less games played.
Numbers
that is a thing to talk about. We're just going to discredit that, TD?
Yes, Richie.
Why don't you acknowledge that? That Josh Allen is way more turnover prone than Mahomes, and that's a fact, and that means something.
Like Richie, come on. This is part of the point that I'm making here. He's more turnover prone, but you don't think a guy's gonna have more turnovers the less reliable pieces they have around them.
Goalpost, dude. Oh, you always come back. It's so pathetic.
I'm just saying, like at the end of the day,
he doesn't have help around him. Of course, he's gonna have more turnovers.
If Mahomes was,
if you were that great, you wouldn't be turning the ball over. Give me a break, dude.
If Mahomes was in Buffalo, he wouldn't have a Super Bowl.
Oh my God, dude.
If Josh Allen was in Kansas City with those circumstances, he probably had 4.
You want me to add another stat since you want to talk about numbers? Okay. Josh Allen has 83 picks. Mahomes has 74 picks with less games played. All right.
Okay.
I wonder, who do you think has more fumble loss in their career with less games played?
Of course, because the usage is higher than Mahomes.
Yeah.
It's good. That's statistics. Usage is higher. It's going to be higher. Richie.
It's just funny how when things go against your narrative, you deflect it into these crazy ways of, well, of course he's going to turn the ball over. He's got to do everything. If he was that much better, you ever heard of this word, TD? That I've always said that Josh Allen has not proven to have it until this season? Efficiency. That's what Mahomes is way better than Josh Allen at. Efficiency.
Richie, his
efficiency
usage,
is a matter. That
his usage
helps.
Is way
that
higher
goes towards
than Mahomes.
Winning. Efficiency goes towards winning.
Yeah, it's easier to be more efficient when you got reliable weapons. Why is that so hard to understand? Tua wasn't efficient his first 2 years until Tyreek and all these guys came in. Then all of a sudden, he's the most efficient quarterback in the NFL. The better weapons you have, the better efficiency you're going to have. Mahomes has, and guess what? Mahomes' efficiency has dropped over the last 2 years.
And TD, why don't you remind the people?
Call it what it is.
You keep bringing up these Hall of Fame. You keep bringing up the everything around Mahomes. Why don't you remind the people who led the NFL in drop passes last year as a wide receiver group?
Probably, the Chiefs.
Yeah. Right? The Chiefs. And what was the storyline heading into the playoffs?
Season.
That there's nobody helping. And what happened in that one season? Who won the Super Bowl?
The Chiefs defense.
Okay, yeah, Mahomes didn't win, guys. It was just the defense. Mahomes did nothing. He did nothing in the clutch. Mahomes deserves no credit. Take the Super Bowl away. That's what you're doing, man. That's the definition of discredit, bro. It's so crazy, man. It really is. You can't give the credit. Guys, take one of the 3 Super Bowls away from Patrick Mahomes because his defense did it.
He had the #1 defense in the NFL, Richie. He was playing like trash all season.
Okay, who has the #1 defense this year? Who has the #1 defense this year? In every single year.
I think the Eagles might be #1.
So they're winning the Super Bowl, right?
Well, I don't know.
No, they're not because they have Jalen Hurts, not Mahomes. Let's go back in history. Who has the best?
We don't know that. We don't know that. We know why the Eagles went to the Super Bowl a few years back against them because of that defense. We know that much.
Offense too.
Nah, stop. You know that defense really carried most of the.
But if that's your narrative, how come the best defense in the league don't win the Super Bowl every single year?
I'm not saying no. That's just a part of it, Richie. It allows your offense more wiggle room to not look as great. That's all I'm saying.
I have this to prove my point. I don't understand why this is the. I Googled who is the best defense in recent years, and look what team came up. The Jets. I don't know why. I Googled best defense in football in years, and the Jets come up. I don't understand what that one.
Well, it ain't really been the best defense. That's all been a fluke anyway, and I proved that this year. That defense is a fluke.
No, I want to go. Who is the best defenses by years? If that's your point. All right. So that's what I want to go through because if your notion is the best defense in the league that wins the defense every year. Guess what you need to have on the other side in order to win the Super Bowl?
A running back. A running back.
Quarterback.
A running back.
Quarter.
Yeah, you do need an elite quarterback.
I honestly am getting to the point where, like, we're getting to the stage where I think you're trolling by saying a running back, because that's where I think we're getting to. You like getting under my skin,
Richie.
Because it's getting kind of a little concerning on my end. That like
Richie.
Now it feels like you're just doing this to troll me.
No.
That's where I'm getting at.
The troll is when you said yesterday Josh Allen isn't even close to Mahomes' talent.
Okay, he could be close talent-wise. All right, I'll give you that. I'll retract.
He has more talent.
Josh Allen is close to Mahomes, but he's not better. Okay,
he has more talent than Mahomes.
Is that better?
That's fine, Richie, but he got more talent than Mahomes.
No,
That's what my argument has been about.
He's got more abilities to run and be athletic and be
That's more talent. That's what you call talent. That's a part of talent. You just want to wipe that out and try to put him on an even scale because Mahomes don't have that. That's what you keep doing. You're trying to compare just the raw passing element of the quarterback play.
No,
match them up and say Mahomes is better when he don't have that full arsenal that Josh Allen has. And when you put it all together, it makes Josh Allen more talented. That's what this argument is about. We keep on sidestepping into the, he's better because he's winning Super Bowls argument. Yeah,
TD, when it comes to playing the quarterback position, I stand on this. Mahomes has more arm talent, and that's what I'm taking all day over rushing talent.
See, and this is all I'm saying.
He's got the better arm talent.
I'm talking about talent overall. So if Mahomes, let's even indulge your argument. If Mahomes is 10 out of 10 arm talent and Josh Allen is 8, right? Josh Allen's mobility is 10 out of 10 in what he does in that area, and Mahomes is a 6.5.
I think you're discrediting Mahomes. Josh Allen's way better. Josh Allen's way better than Mahomes at running, but I think you're discrediting Mahomes' ability to run.
I'm not discrediting it. Now, improvisation and out of the pocket.
Mahomes' ability to pick up the first downs with his legs on third down, critical situations, it's ridiculous.
It's good, but it
he's
ain't even
magical.
Close to Josh Allen. It ain't close to Josh Allen. It ain't close to Josh Allen.
I know it's not, but you're discrediting it to the point where Josh Allen is like out on this level that Mahomes can't touch. Pat can run.
All I'm saying,
you said it's a 6. That's not a 6. Pat's like an 8 or 9 at running.
Stop it, Richie.
Josh Allen's a 10 out of 10 running. I'll give you that.
If Josh Allen is the 10 out of 10, then Patrick Mahomes is not a 9. Josh Allen literally does this 8 times a game. Patrick Mahomes maybe twice.
Because he doesn't rely on it, because Josh Allen's got to rely on his legs so much because his arm is not as good as Mahomes.
He does rely on it. That's why they don't average as many points, because Josh Allen keeps the sticks moving way more than Patrick Mahomes. Now, Patrick Mahomes still wins the games because the defense holds him down, but this is why Buffalo is killing the Chiefs in points per game, because of Josh Allen's his ability to get yards after yards after yards using his mobility. You're actually on this rushing point. You couldn't be further from the truth. And
I said Josh Allen is the better rusher. That's what I said.
But
so how can I be dead wrong?
Well, don't say Josh Allen is a 10 and Mahomes is a 9, though. That's just trying to make your
I didn't say
close.
Mahomes is a 9. I said 8 to 9 range. Give me an 8.3.
No, not even that. All I'm saying is when you put the composite score
how many
together,
times have you seen Mahomes pick up crazy first? Sorry, he doesn't rush and like run through people like Josh Allen does. Congrats. But he picks up critical plays. Josh Allen is power, while Mahomes is finesse. That's the difference in their rushing abilities. And Josh Allen's better. I mean, what more do you want? Oh, my God. It's like, God forbid, I say Josh Allen's 10 out of 10. I'm still getting ridiculed. Richie's a hater. I mean, what more do you want? You want me to glaze Josh Allen? You guys are so sensitive.
But the point is, Mahomes is not no 8 or 9 out of 10 if Josh Allen is a 10 out of 10. There ain't many even close.
It's a difference between finesse. Like Mahomes is finesse. Josh Allen is power. That's the difference.
Josh Allen does all those improvisational things that Mahomes does as well. If not better and more.
Running or passing?
Better and more. Both. Improvisational skills, Josh Allen does that too.
He does it too, but it's still not as good.
Oh my gosh, stop it, Richie. He does. As a matter of fact, he does it actually more than Mahomes. He improvises more than Mahomes.
All right, let's get back to this point. I'm looking at the best defenses in the league the last 10 years. How come the Niners did not win the Super Bowl? Why? Because they had Brock Purdy and not Patrick Mahomes. How come the Bills in 2021 did not win the Super Bowl?
You're talking about Brock Purdy who got hurt last year?
2022.
Okay, they went to the Super Bowl, right?
But who won that year, the Super Bowl?
The Chiefs. Is this the one where Williams ran all over him? Was that the one?
That's when Mahomes led that team to the Super Bowl and won. 2021, the Bills had the best defense in the league. The Bills. How come the Bills did not win the Super Bowl in 2021?
Is that Richie? The defense isn't the only factor, Richie.
But
it's
you just discredited Mahomes' Super Bowl last year because they had the best defense in the league. And my point is, just because you have the best defense in the league does not mean you win the Super Bowl. You know what you need with the best defense? An elite quarterback.
That defense was historically good last year, number one. That defense was historically good last year. It's the truth.
Here you go again.
Come on, man. Richie,
How come the Patriots, or did they win the Super Bowl in 2019? They probably did, right? With Tom Brady?
Probably.
And why did they win that year?
I don't remember. I got to go back.
I'll tell you why. Tom Brady.
Well, that's the GOAT.
Yeah.
That's the GOAT.
And who's everybody comparing Tom Brady to in the national television?
I don't know why. The same guy who lost to Tom Brady twice? Why? Why are we even
why is it a debate? I'm not saying it's a debate that, listen, if we did the debate right now, Tom Brady versus Mahomes, Tom Brady wins 10 out of 10 times, but it's still a debate.
It's not a debate.
It's still a debate.
It's not a debate.
It is. And you can't admit it. Yeah, it is.
So that they can have the future of the league. It's not
2018, the Chicago Bears, best defense in the league. Did they win the Super Bowl or even come close? No, they did not have a quarterback. Vikings, best defense in 2017. So your point of the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl last year is just because of their number one ranked defense is just false.
It's because their number one ranked defense, their Hall of Fame head coach, Andy Reid.
This is what you do. It's like you're allergic to giving Patrick Mahomes the credit he deserves.
Patrick Mahomes got all the credit in it. Patrick Mahomes got all the
credit
in the world from me last year.
The amount of plays that Mahomes has made. The amount of plays that Patrick Mahomes has made in the clutch in these games, in the playoffs, in the regular season, it feels like it's deleted from your brain. It's like that's what it seems like to me.
Mahomes was not a great quarterback last year, albeit he did win the Super Bowl and play well in the playoffs.
And by the way, with the team around him that was failing him all season, wide receivers leading the NFL in drop passes.
And guess why
leading the NFL, leading, and you keep saying Hall of Fame this, Hall of Fame that. He's got a washed-up Travis Kelce and the worst receiving corps in football, and he still wins the Super Bowl. You can say he had a great defense and a great head coach. I don't care. He's the quarterback.
Richie, the reason why they won a Super Bowl is because his defense allowed him to even get in the playoffs in the first place, how bad that offense was. Even if you want to say the drop passes, you are
Mahomes
correct. But the defense even allowed him. If the defense wasn't as good as it was, they wouldn't have even made the playoffs. That defense was holding everybody down. Literally killing everybody.
Then do you want to go back to the point I just made of all the elite defenses? Where were they in the Super Bowl? Not touching it. Why? They don't have Mahomes on their team. Put Mahomes on the Bills in 2021. It's a different conversation. Put the Bills on the Bears in 2018 prime. It's a different conversation. You need to have an elite level quarterback with a good defense to win.
The problem here is your argument is trying to make me out to discredit Patrick Mahomes overall. I am just trying to give Josh Allen the credit that he deserves, and you're just wiping him off the face of the earth in comparison to Patrick Mahomes, and that's just
because
not
I'm
correct.
Sorry, Josh Allen hasn't. I mean, this is my perspective. You can call it hate all you want. Bills fan can call me whatever. I don't expect one Bills fan to be aligned with me. Trust me, Bills Mafia, and I don't care about that. I'm still waiting for Josh Allen to sniff Mahomes's everything that he's done in his career and talent-wise. He's done nothing.
The accomplishments. Because it ain't nothing from a talent standpoint that Josh Allen need to do to catch up to Mahomes. There ain't no talent that, I need to do that.
Bro, literally, if you want to bring up stats, you want to bring up winning, you want to bring up head-to-head,
none of that.
Pressure at its highest, Mahomes clears him in everything. Besides rushing.
Do you notice everything that you just brought up?
Besides rushing.
This argument isn't about numbers and success and accolades. This is about who's a better player, who's more talented.
And the player who's more talented is going to help his team win.
Oh, my gosh, Richie. Daniel Jones is more talented than half the league, and he worse than a lot of them.
No, he's not.
He got
What?
talent,
Daniel
Richie. He
Jones
just
is more
trash.
talented than half the league? Oh, you just lost the entire argument with that. Let's go here. How is Daniel Jones more talented? He sucks.
That tells
He's
me
trash. He's never been talented.
That tells me all I need to know. We're arguing two different things. I am not
Daniel
talking
Jones
about
ain't talented.
I'm talking about his talent. He got arm strength. He actually has mobility. Like Daniel Jones is the perfect candidate to be the next Sam Darnold. Richie, we would have laughed at Sam Darnold. We would have laughed at Sam Darnold the
Sam
same
Darnold
way
does
3
always
years
have
ago.
more talented than Daniel Jones. Always.
So we would have laughed at me saying that about Sam Darnold 3 years ago, Richie. That's why you gotta stop that.
Daniel Jones has talented more than half of the league.
Tell me I'm wrong. We would have laughed about me saying that about Sam Darnold 3 years ago.
I wouldn't have laughed. I knew that. I always knew Sam had the talent. I always knew Sam had the talent. Always.
What talent Sam got?
His ability. He's a big boy that I always loved about him. He can move. He can improvise.
Physical trait.
He's better than Daniel Jones at all those qualities. The only thing Daniel Jones can do better is run straight.
I didn't say he wasn't. All I'm saying is there is talent that you need to be able to hone into. You're not taking advantage of his cannon of an arm.
No. He does not have a cannon of an arm.
Daniel Jones does have a strong arm. Don't do that.
I'm shocked. I feel like you defending Daniel Jones in this argument is making me even feel like this Josh Allen argument is even.
Listen, all I'm saying to you.
What are we even talking about?
Now he ain't the best of processors, but all I'm saying to you, 3 years ago, we would have laughed the same thing.
I wouldn't have.
Sam
I
Darnold.
always knew Sam had it. Always.
Yes, we did.
Me, Richie Malora about Sam? No.
Yes, you would. Well,
I knew Sam had it.
You were a super fan, but no. Richie, all I'm saying.
It's not because I'm a super fan. I've done my homework on Sam and Daniel Jones since they were both in New York.
Richie, why do you keep bringing stats and accolades? I am only talking about skill.
I'm talking about talent.
Josh Allen is more skilled than Patrick Mahomes.
What does talent accolades have anything to do with Daniel Jones versus Sam Darnold? I'm still on that.
Okay, Richie, you keep on, at the end of the day, you keep on ignoring the main point. And I'm trying to show you the main point. So wipe it out and answer the question. Talent, just your abilities, not, oh man, he had some pixie dust and made that play here and there. I'm talking about talent.
Okay, and when you factor in the talent,
talented than Mahomes.
And when you're bringing in, like, talent doesn't equate who I prefer on my football team. Because I want the guy that's going to make the plays when it matters the most and pull off some magic tricks. And that's Mahomes.
Josh Allen does. The problem is it's always.
But he also turns the ball over more. Way more. Richie. In less games. He has done, like, so many more picks, so many more turnovers than Mahomes in less games played. And I love how you're just glazing over that. And your argument is, he has to because his team sucks.
I am not going over that, but Mahomes
Because Josh Allen doesn't have a lot around him.
Mahomes has more weapons to minimize putting the ball at risk.
He has more weapons when he literally had a wide receiving corps last year, leading the NFL in drops, and he still wins a Super Bowl. I mean, come on.
By the way, Richie, did you put a poll in our morning show chat on this? Mahomes or Josh Allen talent?
Bro, I don't need, if you want to like that to prove your point, we have biased Bills fans in the chat that's going to milk the
bias. Ain't no bias.
Yeah,
I got 1,022 votes and 74% says Josh Allen is more
And then read all the responses because I don't see one person I don't see one comment on that X post that proves a point about Josh Allen. All I see is Mahomes' point proven because Bills fans don't have a legitimate argument. They just click a button to prove their point. That's the difference.
No, but Richie, all I'm talking about is talent. Like, he's more talented than Mahomes. That does not discount Mahomes. Josh Allen is just extremely talented, and Mahomes is really talented. But
I don't think you think that.
Allen is more talented than Mahomes. He is. He can do more
when it comes to being a football player and who's the better football player between those two players, it's still Patrick Mahomes.
Bigger, stronger, faster, all of it. He's more
athletic. I already said that. Congrats.
He got more and it allows him to have more talent.
No, okay, Josh Allen has a physical, more athletic body where Mahomes has the better arm. And when it comes to being a football player at the quarterback position in this league today, give me the arm over the athleticism any day of the week.
You know what I'm shocked about with you, Richie? And this is probably going to hurt me more than you by making this admission. It ain't an admission. One way or the other, it's not, and it is. What I'm shocked about you is, you know I'm a Jordan guy, by far. This is just like LeBron Jordan. Your arguments like LeBron, what makes LeBron better than Jordan?
He's the better all-around basketball player.
How? What makes him better? What makes him better, Richie?
We're going to go down this.
The bulldozing down the lane, his first 15 years.
We're going to go down this.
The bulldog getting all the easy twos and fouls, bulldozing.
He's better at all around playing the sport.
And you know what? Even though MJ is the best, you're killing your argument there though, because that's what Josh Allen is better overall.
You can't compare football
in the
and basketball, bro. You really
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. He's a better overall player. Oh, it's the same thing, but you're on the reverse in this one. You're on the other side in this one.
I don't need to go into the whole, basketball debate.
It's the exact same.
No, it's not.
The exact
You're
same
comparing
argument.
two separate arguments to prove a point. That's not going to work.
It's not. Look at the accolades until LeBron does what Jordan has done. Oh, until he does it's the exact same. And you're on the flip side now. He's the better overall player because he can do Richie. It's the exact same.
TD, I still am waiting, and Josh Allen has a chance to do it this year, to do what Mahomes has done in the playoffs.
Richie, you're making this about something that the team has to do. Mahomes didn't win those Super Bowls by himself.
You know what it feels like? I feel like I'm being pranked. It feels like I'm being pranked by you guys because I feel like we've been watching two different sports. Have you watched the Chiefs in the playoffs for the last 5 years? Have you watched them? Are we I'm waiting for Josh Allen to have those plays. I'm waiting for Josh Allen. And by the way, I expect him to do that this season. But I feel like all of the plays that Mahomes has made that led his team into the playoffs, far into the playoffs, to the AFC Championship game, to the Super Bowl, is just deleted from your guys' brains. I'm waiting for when Josh Allen does that consistently, going to Super Bowls, and when I say going to Super Bowls, impacting your team. Sean. I mean, you're just so obsessed with the fact that discrediting everything Mahomes has done. And I think that's such a, what's the word? It's such a shame that you do that to Mahomes, in my opinion. It really is not fair to Pat.
See,
you discredit everything by saying the team, the defense, the running back. I don't think you've ever said one positive thing that Mahomes has done to the Chiefs to level their ability to win 3 Super Bowls. I'm waiting for that, by the way. I'm waiting for you to say what Mahomes has done to impact his team to win the Super Bowl. If the Chiefs drafted Deshaun Watson that year instead of Mahomes, they do not have 3 Super Bowls.
You don't know that, but let me say this. Let me say this, Richie. You know where I think the disconnect is coming here? Okay. Patrick Mahomes is the better player. Josh Allen is more talented. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say. Is that fair?
Say that again, because that's the first time you said that this whole entire time.
No, because I think that's where the disconnect is coming. You think that I'm saying both of them for Josh Allen.
No. I don't think. You have been. You said that Josh Allen's the better player. That's what
Josh Allen. Josh Allen is more talented than Patrick Mahomes. I'll just leave it at that.
And then what was the first one you just said?
Patrick Mahomes, when you add his accolades and everything, is the better player.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying all along.
If you want to consider the accolades and success, he's the better player.
Of course, we're just going to throw all of that away now?
No, I never was. But the point of Josh Allen is more talented than Patrick Mahomes. That's the only point that I've been trying to make.
All right, so if we can agree that Patrick Mahomes is the better player, because the better quarterback than Mahomes, and Josh Allen is more talented then I think we can agree with that.
Yeah, if we're adding success, if we're going to talk about the non-intangibles, the Super Bowls, the playoff success.
But why are we saying if like that shouldn't be factored in? Why do people just want that to not be factored in? I don't get it.
Because my only
Where do you value success as an athlete?
Because my only point to all of this is, like we were arguing yesterday, if I was starting my franchise, I'm picking Josh Allen because he's more talented. And if I can put the right thing around Josh Allen like Mahomes had, I feel like his having more talent can do way more than Mahomes could have done. That's all I'm saying. That's the only point that I'm trying to make here. Mahomes is a better quarterback because his success and everything that's been around him, but Josh Allen is more talented and in the right situation.
You just discredit Patrick Mahomes is better because of his success and all the things around him. Like that right there is a stab in the back.
That's as far as I can go, Richie. All I'm trying to get you to admit is Josh Allen is more talented. That's it. That's all.
If you can agree that Patrick Mahomes is the better player and Josh Allen's more talented, I can get on that and say, okay.
Yeah. Are we in agreement on that?
Yeah, we can agree with that.
All right, Mahomes is the better quarterback.
He's the better football player.
In the success
No, not because.
We got it.
No, see, you always got to add the because.
I just wanted to make sure you knew that Josh Allen was more talented than Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, listen, man. Because he can run the ball better, I guess so.
Richie,
he's more talented.
Richie, man,
he's a better running back.
The LeBron Jordan argument killed you today, brother.
That has nothing to do with this.
Listen, does.
If you think that Josh Allen's more talented than Mahomes because he can run the ball better, congrats.
LeBron has more talent, but Jordan's the better player.
They're 1 and 2. All right, Mahomes
but the difference
clearly
is
number
didn't
1.
Need everything around him like
Josh
LeBron.
Allen number 2. All right.
Listen,
that's the reality.
First of all, Lamar better than both of them. Let's just call it what it is.
That's where there's something in the back of my head
I said the wrong words. Not better. He's more talented than both of them.
No, this is where I feel like we need to just back up, and I feel like you're trolling me.
No,
because I've heard you for years and years, and all of a sudden you just flip the script because what? Josh Allen beat the Lions? Like, where's this coming from? Like, all of a sudden you just flipped and you see Josh Allen make 2 good throws on the run against the Detroit Lions, and now he's better than Mahomes, and he's better. It's like, where did this come from?
At some point, you got to stop hating on greatness. At some point, you got to stop.
That's what you are doing.
I hated on Josh Allen forever because that bum hurts my team more than anybody known to me.
Hey, I'm not hating on Josh Allen. I'm sorry. I'm just not putting him ahead of Mahomes yet. Oh, crucify me, Bills Mafia. Wow, Richie's not putting Allen over Mahomes. I mean, give me a break. What has Allen done better than Mahomes to this point that deserves me to do that? Enlighten me. More rushing yards?
No, Richie, take your L today.
I ain't taking no L.
Put it in the
What the
chat.
heck has Josh Allen proven in this league that should make me put him above Mahomes? Somebody enlighten me. Rushing yards.
You trying to get last-minute points. You already lost, Richie.
I ain't lose nothing. First of all, when it comes to the chat, I know you're going to win because we got all Bills fans in the chat. You know they're biased towards their guy, as they should.
Not true.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Bills Mafia has every single right to defend their boy, Josh Allen. 110%. They should hate me right now. They should be on your side. That is all 100% factual, and that's the way it should be. Okay? But I'm still waiting for somebody in the chat and for you to tell me what Josh Allen has proven in his career up until this point today that puts him ahead of Patrick Mahomes. Still waiting.
He's more talented, man.
That's the why? Because he can run? Because he can run?
Richie, he's more talented overall at the position. Richie, it's
Mahomes
okay, man. You got to take this L, Richie.
But Mahomes has more arm talent. Mahomes has more arm talent.
I don't agree with that. And I'm going to be honest. This is where you lost the debate when I brought up the Jordan thing, man. The same thing.
That's a completely different sport. You can't compare that to this. Yes, it is,
because
dude.
this is the same argument you use for LeBron.
No, I think that's kind of
same argument.
No. You're inflating it. First of all, it's Tom Brady versus Mahomes compared to Michael Jordan versus LeBron. It's not Mahomes versus Josh Allen. Okay, so that's where you lost me.
See, that's where you lose
That's where
me.
you lost
Mahomes
me.
Ain't
it's Tom Brady versus Mahomes, and it's Jordan versus LeBron. That's the, if you want to compare football to basketball, those are the two arguments. Mahomes is LeBron, and Tom Brady is Michael Jordan.
Look, Richie. We're trying to put Mahomes in a conversation with Brady when he ain't even done half yet. Right?
He's done pretty close to half.
I know 44%. Half. He ain't even did half yet. Okay? I ain't
right there.
Listen, a lot of players, there's been a lot of players to do some stuff, but listen, stop. They are not
Stop what?
even. See, you let the media start that conversation and try to make it a real one, because when Tom Brady left, who's going to be our savior to talk about? It had to be Mahomes. You always got to have the next.
You and everybody has Chiefs fatigue, and you can't accept greatness where it's at.
I don't have Chiefs fatigue.
Yes, you do. You can't appreciate the greatness of Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes is great.
Do you realize that this is something I also noticed, that the whole NFL world can't stand the quote-unquote glaze of Mahomes. You know how like people are like, oh, if Mahomes made this throw, they'd glaze it. There's a reason why the whole world glazes Mahomes. It's because of how elite he is. We've never seen a talent like him ever. This guy is throwing the ball when he's parallel to the earth. He's a baseball player.
Mahomes is the second greatest quarterback of all time, just on a success level. But let's not make it seem like Mahomes got the best talent all time.
He does. Do you not see the throws that he makes on the run and scrambling around? And he plays the position like a shortstop in baseball. I know you're not a baseball player, but it's a joy to watch.
Oh my God, Richie, man, we done did 57 minutes of you taking an L today, man.
I ain't take no L. I don't care about all Richie, these people in the chat.
You lost the debate, Richie. Come on, man.
I ain't losing nothing. You guys can all say I lost. I don't care. I stand on my 10 toes.
Y'all
and I'll
let
double
us know
down.
who won
Josh
in the
Allen
chat,
to
man.
Josh Allen to this point, to me, has not proven to be better than Patrick Mahomes. It's that simple.
You know what I will say, Richie? You put me in a very compromising, weird situation, because the last 20 hours or whatever, I've been dying to say, watch, he gonna get it this year, but I just, no, I don't want him to get it. I want him to.
Okay, and if Josh Allen wins the Super Bowl MVP, that's gonna make him better than Mahomes all of a sudden?
Here's what I'll tell you. If they face the Chiefs, I'm not saying he winning the Super Bowl, but if they face the Chiefs this year, Josh Allen taking Mahomes down.
In what?
In the playoffs.
And if he does, say Josh Allen beats Mahomes in the playoffs, and then Josh Allen goes to the Super Bowl and wins Super Bowl MVP.
Right, he ain't winning the Super Bowl. The Bills are never winning.
No. I want to. You love hypotheticals. I want to ask Bills Mafia and everybody, including you, if the Bills go into the playoffs, they face the Chiefs, and they beat the Chiefs, and they go to the Super Bowl, and they win
one
the
of those
Super Bowl,
top three teams, and they
win the Super Bowl. Does that elevate Josh Allen over Mahomes all time?
No.
Thank you.
Because if we're going to base it off of accolades, then he's still got to catch up.
And stats.
But he
still doesn't clear him in stats.
He's still more talented than
how
Mahomes.
come he doesn't clear him in stats and accolades if he's more talented?
Richie,
because look
at what Mahomes had around him.
Yeah, he's had a wide receiver corps last year, leading the league in drops, and still won the Super Bowl.
And look at his stats last year. His stats weren't good last year.
He's a winner. He doesn't care about no stats.
Exactly.
He's no stat patter like Josh Allen.
You brought stats up.
TD, sorry that it's 1st and goal from the 3-yard line, and Mahomes doesn't have a problem handing the ball to the running back, and Josh Allen has to run it in for 3 yards. Oh, it's a big deal.
Richie, I didn't bring stats up. You did. And now they don't matter.
Mahomes clears him in every stat, literally, besides rushing, still. Literally.
Oh, my God.
Mahomes clears Allen in every single stat.
In the first
passing
year,
yards, completion percentage, turnovers. Josh Allen hasn't beat in one category alone, rushing. Congrats.
Listen, the 1 year Mahomes didn't have everything around him, he did not clear anybody in stats.
And still won the Super Bowl. What does that tell you about who Mahomes is?
I get it.
Richie.
Because
Mahomes started off his career lighting up the NFL just so he can get comfortable, and now he's at a point where he doesn't need to do that.
No,
he can win in ways that's ugly. He can win in ways
disingenuous.
No, that's exactly what he's doing right now.
Let me tell you why it's disingenuous. You say he started his career doing it. Guess what? Alex Smith ended his career doing it. I mean, anybody you
Oh,
plug
Alex Smith
in,
put up 50 touchdowns?
Anybody
50?
you plugged in. Alex
50?
Smith was going to Super Bowls. Alex Smith was going to Super Bowls.
How many Super Bowls did Alex Smith go to?
One, and he won.
No, he didn't.
I know. I was just throwing that.
What are you talking about? Now you're lying. Now you're lying to prove points. You're proving that I won. Take the L. You just lied. Alex Smith never. Alex Smith never went to a Super Bowl. He never put up 50 touchdowns in a season. Never put up even 40 touchdowns.
I know. But did he have Tyreek Hill and all of them? That team can still go to the Super Bowl without Tyreek Hill.
I can't believe you're just deleting from your memory that the whole narrative was Mahomes cannot win without Tyreek Hill. And what did he do last year? Win without Tyreek Hill.
And he proved us all wrong, including me on that. And that was beautiful.
And you're still discrediting him.
But I realize it's a team. In Kansas City, that's a team. That is a team. I think we give Patrick Mahomes a little bit more credit than deserved, but he's still a great quarterback.
Who's the one that needs to go out there and make the game-winning plays in the fourth quarter? Is it Andy Reid? Is it the corner?
Bad defense?
No, it's Mahomes going out there and making winning plays. Are we watching the same
all I
games?
remember is in that Super Bowl, Damian Williams went out there and made the plays in the fourth quarter. Mahomes was boo-boo. And they still gave that man the MVP. No, Richie, you need maybe you are serious and you don't remember. Go back and watch that Super Bowl. And you tell me after you watch it one more time who the MVP should have been. Clearly, Damian Williams.
All right. Hypothetically, I'll give you that. Oh, okay. I'll give you that. Okay, he still has 2 Super Bowl MVPs. 2.
Yeah, but the other one.
That's how great he is. You can discredit one of them, and then you're like, oh, wait, but he still got 2. Okay, let me go into those 2 and be like, oh, Chris Jones should have won that one.
One of them should have been Travis Kelce.
See what I mean?
One of them should have been Travis Kelce.
You're such a blind hater of Mahomes. It's actually laughable.
The other one might have been Tyreek Hill.
You're a blind hater of Mahomes, and, and everybody hates him, bro.
They're going to glaze the quarterback at the end of the day, Richie.
Nah, you guys just can't appreciate greatness for what it is. And I appreciate the greatness of Josh Allen. Sorry that I don't put him above. That's the thing where people feel like I'm a big Josh Allen hater and I don't appreciate the greatness of Josh Allen. I do. But 2 things can be true at the same time. I appreciate the greatness of Josh Allen, but he's still not as great as Mahomes. Yeah.
Hold on, back up. Put that graphic up again, comparing them. Hold on. I think I just noticed something. Shout out to the delusional Pats fan. The graphic of the accolades for both of them.
This one?
Yeah, let me see something. Okay. I got you.
Yeah. Well, you mean 2 Super Bowl MVPs? 3.
He got 3? Are you sure, Richie?
I'll double check it.
Yeah, they probably did.
3.
I'm sure. Yeah. They gave it.
Put the stat graphic back up.
With 2. Well, we know it was 2, Richie. We know to see. This is what I'm talking about. And this is the biggest element that we didn't even mention on the show today. He's the league's wonder boy. The officials are the the 12th player on the field. I was going to say 20th because you add all of them. Like the officials. And then you add the Taylor Swift for views. Man, I'm telling you, Richie, that might be why they won last year, Taylor Swift. She should have got the MVP. He should only have 1 MVP. Should only have 1 MVP. They should have sent that award over to Taylor Swift. Let's be honest, Richie. You know good and well the attendance and the revenue went up when Taylor Swift got involved. Let's call it what it is, man. He the wonder boy, man. And I'm not a Mahomes hater.
Yeah,
I actually respect greatness.
No, Mahomes you don't. It's obvious you don't respect greatness. It's obvious.
All right, man. All right.
People are so tired and sick of him and the Chiefs where they just want to discredit him, blame the refs. He's got Andy Reid. Everything's on his favor. Mahomes deserves 0 credit for all the plays that he's done, all the Super Bowls he's won. It's tiring. It really, really is. It really, really is. So people want to see the stat comparison. Here it is. Here's the passing stat comparison. Mahomes hasn't beaten everything. By the way, Mahomes has a year over him.
This is nitpick.
No, this is passing stats.
They got the same. Yeah, why is it just passing, Richie? It's
a holistic approach.
Yeah, that's like.
Here's
well,
rushing.
You know what, Richie?
Here's the rushing stats.
Yeah,
rushing stats.
Clears them, doubles them.
Yeah,
doubles.
I said Mahomes is not as good as a rusher than Josh Allen, so
They got the same amount of all-purpose touchdowns all time, and Mahomes done played one season more.
Because Mahomes has no problem handing the ball off to his running back, where Josh Allen likes to take it himself. Congrats.
Oh, my God.
Sorry that Mahomes is a team player and he's not selfish and wants to take all the touchdowns for himself. Mahomes was like, hey, Kareem Hunt, you get a touchdown. Oh, here, Isaiah Pacheco, like, I'm going to give you the touchdown. When Josh Allen's like, nah, I want this myself, man.
You better stop it, Richie.
What?
Go back to the other graphic. 51 net. Let me add 51 to Josh. 43. He actually got two more touchdowns than Patrick Mahomes all time in one less season.
And by the way, this doesn't even include playoffs.
Josh Allen been statistically better than Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs.
No, he hasn't.
You sure, Richie?
Yep, I double checked.
Man, you might want to. Well, you got that graphic.
Patrick Mahomes has like 42 touchdowns and 8 picks in the playoffs.
No, you always talk about efficiency. Now, we know Mahomes played more games, obviously, in the playoffs.
Listen, Josh Allen is phenomenal in the playoffs so far statistically. I'm not taking that away from him. But guess what? He's phenomenal, but Mahomes is existential.
No, Mahomes is better in the playoffs.
Exactly. There you go.
No. Josh Allen is better in the playoffs. Mahomes just has more success because of that team.
Bro, that makes no sense. The playoff stats literally prove you wrong.
Actually, and look, Terry, I did see that somewhere, but I ain't got my proof with me. But I believe he's right. Josh Allen has the best touchdown to interception ratio in the playoffs.
No, false. 21 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Okay, this is Josh Allen's in 10 games in the playoffs.
Isn't that 5-1?
So he's played in 10 games.
I'm talking about touchdown interception ratio. I see 5-1.
Okay, and then Mahomes in 18 games.
Where's that?
Right here.
I don't see it. Josh Allen's up.
Sorry. 18 games, 41 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. I mean,
stop, man. Stop.
8 picks in 8 more games. He has 8 picks in 18 games when Josh Allen has 4 picks in 10 games.
We can't see the numbers, by the way.
Exactly.
Look, cut off.
He's got a higher passer rating. Obviously, he's played in more games, so he's going to have more touchdowns. Obviously, he's going to have more interceptions, but he has a higher passer rating. I mean, this is what you do, bro. You discredit everything this guy does.
Where the pick? I gotta see him on the screen. I don't see him on the screen.
8 picks.
I want to see what seasons those picks came in. Was it in
8
more
interceptions?
Seasons?
Josh Allen has 4 interceptions.
How many he threw last year, Richie, in the playoffs?
I have no idea.
Yeah, look that up. How many Mahomes threw last year? When the circumstances were more even, when he had less on the team like Josh Allen all this time. Come on, man.
He won a Super Bowl.
That Super Bowl. I get it, though. I get it.
Wait, you want to see last year's playoffs? Okay.
Patrick
Mahomes, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception last year in the playoffs.
Hey, listen, he got a better touchdown. No, he got a better touchdown to interception ratio overall, Richie. That's Josh Allen in the playoffs. Bro,
40. So we're 41-8. Compared to 21-4. Because he has less games, of course he's going to have less interceptions.
It's not 21-4. Josh Allen has more than 21 touchdowns in the playoffs.
Okay, no. This is where we're gonna say this, and then we're gonna get to the super chats and end it. Are you going to factor in? Are you gonna factor in a touchdown interception ratio?
Nope. I'm not. I'm gonna do touchdown.
Why can't you let me talk?
Touchdown to turnover ratio.
Yeah, well, Josh Allen has way more fumble loss than Patrick Mahomes. So that's
not in the playoffs. Not in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, he does.
No, in the playoffs, Josh Allen got a better touchdown to turnover ratio. See, now you got to add those rushing touchdowns, Richie. Mahomes don't come close. He don't come close.
Let's see. Wait, how can I look up, head-to-head in playoffs? I wonder who wins that
you
one.
Going head-to-head?
Yeah, I think that matters.
Against the number 1 defense? Stop it, man.
You really love it. And now listen, man, all you do is just deflect.
It's all right, Richie. Hey, listen, I feel good about my victory today.
I feel good about my victory too.
Stop.
Because there's still
the chat's supposed
nothing.
to decide. The chat's supposed to decide.
The chat can favor you all you want, all your Bills Mafia
They don't
supporters
favor
now.
me.
Congrats on winning Bills Mafia over, by the way. You're taking friends with the enemies. That makes me nauseous. I can't relate to that.
Oh my God.
Jason
Richie,
Conklin.
you do it every year for the sake of bringing the Dolphins down.
No, I remember last year, all I heard last year at this time of the season, oh, finally, it's the Chiefs' year to finally lose. And what was I saying consistently the whole time? The Chiefs are going to do it again, and I put my money where my mouth was, and I won over $1,000 betting on the Chiefs last year. Thank you to BetUS, by the way. And shout out to BetUS because they are the ones that I won my money from. Shout out to BetUS. You guys can check them out, all right? The 150% bonus is with the code YouTube150. Shout out to BetUS, as always, for being the proud sportsbook sponsor of the channel. If you guys want to check out Thursday Night Football, the odds are out, as well as the odds for Saturday football, Texans, Chiefs, Steelers, Ravens. It's going to be fun. We'll see if Mahomes plays. He's got a high ankle sprain, so he probably won't be playing. So definitely go check out BetUS, the #1 online sportsbook. You guys can go check it out by using the code YouTube150. Up to $2,000. Big time shout out to BetUS, as always, for sponsoring this show. All right. Jason says these numbers do not include rushing touchdowns. Yeah, there was a passing touchdown graphic, and then we had a rushing touchdown graphic as well. There you go. Let's see. Richie, this is supposed to be rebuild and Josh Allen MVP. Josh Allen's going to win MVP, Mojo. I think he will. First MVP of his career. Congrats.
Lamar.
Josh Allen is now starting his climb up to Mahomes, but he's not leaped over him yet. That's my point here. Does Josh Allen have a chance to leap over Mahomes in his career? He 100% does have a chance to do it. Has he done it yet? No. What has Josh Allen proven today that he is a better player? Nothing. Does he have a chance to prove it down the line? Absolutely he does. But in this present moment, on December 17th, 2024, he has not proven it yet. And if that gets you all sensitive in your feelings, Bills Mafia, I don't know what else to tell you.
I agree with Richie on that. Josh Allen is not better than Patrick Mahomes plus Travis Kelce plus Andy Reid plus the referees plus Taylor Swift combined. He is not better than them.
That right there proves your football knowledge of discredit. 2021 Bills didn't win because our best CB was out and Pat had 2 Hall of Fame on offense and had the ball last. Josh Allen left the game twice the final minutes. 13 seconds, Andy. 13 seconds. Only Mahomes can execute with 13 seconds. No one else can. TD's channel has more subs than Jets Media. TD, when did you start your channel?
6 years ago.
That's why, Eric.
And why does it? And why would it matter?
Because you have more years than I do. So
no, I'm saying for him, why would that matter? How many subs?
Because we're in a debate, so he's trying to prove that you're better than me because you have more subscribers on YouTube.
No, Richie's the greatest. I promise you that.
I ain't no greatest.
But he wrong on this. Wrong on this.
You siding with a division rival. Can't relate. So you would trust Allen to take your team to a Super Bowl over Mahomes, TD?
So you would trust Allen to take your team to a Super Bowl over Mahomes? Heck yeah. Absolutely.
But okay. Why? How many Super Bowls
How
many Super Bowls has Josh Allen led the Bills to yet?
This is my point. I trust Josh Allen on the Chiefs to have more Super Bowls than Mahomes already got on the Chiefs.
Here we go. Hypothetical to prove your points. Pretty pathetic, TD, if you ask me. You got to do hypotheticals.
Didn't they just bring up a hypothetical, Richie?
So you would trust Allen to take your team. If Allen was so great, how come he hasn't led the Bills to a Super Bowl yet?
Because the team and the coach.
So why go with him if he can't do it with the team and the coach that he has?
Because Mahomes wouldn't do it in Buffalo. He'd have success and go to the playoffs, but he wouldn't be going to Super Bowls in Buffalo.
Yeah, he would.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't go to those Super Bowls without anybody like last year and the year before. Stop.
Because he's better.
No.
The coaching is a huge factor. Swap coaching staff of the teams and everything would be reversed. Bills be dynasty, Chiefs and Bills situation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Josh has better TD int ratio ever in playoff. That's just a lie. I mean, why? Because the sample size is 10 games compared to 18 games, Terry?
He's adding the rushing. think that's what it is.
If you're adding rushing to this,
Dan Mitchell in the chat. Lord.
if you're adding rushing to this, bro, come on now. You can't do a touchdown interception ratio and add rushing. That's a passing stat.
Touchdown to turnover ratio. Look it. See, just
as a Bills fan, in order until further notice, current era: 1 Mahomes, 2 Allen, 3 Burrow, 4 Lamar. Interchangeable week to week, but it changes soon. Thank you. This is a Bills fan that isn't biased and can actually be objective.
Yeah, but that's on a week to week basis.
This is the current situation.
That ain't the current situation.
I think Lamar is better than Burrow, though. That's the only thing I would change.
I think Lamar better than all of them. Go ahead.
All right, then why don't we make the topic tomorrow why Lamar is better than Josh Allen and Mahomes, and we'll see how everything we just debated for this hour and a half gets thrown out the window.
Not true. You talk about the person who had by far the least around him. By far the least around him his whole career.
Wait, what? Say that again? Sorry, I zoned out. I was reading this.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson. You talk about the guy who by far had the least around him than Josh Allen and Mahomes.
So you think Lamar Jackson is more talented than Josh Allen?
Yeah.
You think Lamar Jackson is more talented than Mahomes?
No question.
You think Lamar Jackson, if you were to pick a quarterback between Lamar, Mahomes, and Josh Allen to build your team around, who you picking, Lamar?
Again, is my coach Andy Reid. I mean, these things matter. But Lamar.
You guys hear that, chat? Your hopeful TD Bills talk picks Lamar Jackson over Josh Allen.
I would go Lamar. I would go Josh. Then I would go. I might even go Burrow before Mahomes, and then I would go Mahomes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go Mahomes and then Burrow.
Wow,
I'm gonna go Mahomes.
You really hate Mahomes.
No. I'm gonna go Mahomes then Burrow.
Even debating Burrow.
I had to think about it. There ain't no debating Burrow. But you want to talk about pure passer? Ain't none of them bums better than Burrow. Don't even do that, Rich. Do not even put Patrick Mahomes in the same realm as Joe Burrow as a passer.
You hate
Don't
him.
even do it. Don't even do it. He is not a better passer than Joe Burrow. So you gonna sit here and say that Patrick Mahomes is a better passer than Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
She lost every bit of it. No, he not.
I factor in things that matter. Not, empty stats because your defense is bad, so you got to keep up with other teams. I wouldn't say Josh Allen is better than Mahomes, but overall talent, it's Josh Allen by far, plus he elevates his players more than Mahomes. John Brown, Beasley, Shakir, Gabe Davis, Mahomes, not really. Where's Sky Moore? I mean, this point drives me nuts because can anybody in the chat give me a wide receiver on the Super Bowl winning Chiefs last year? Name a receiver on the Super Bowl winning Chiefs last year.
We can name them, but they bums. I mean, we know that.
Exactly, and Mahomes won with those bums. So he elevated them to play winning football. McCole Hardman, bum, out there making plays. I mean, this makes no sense. The notion that Mahomes does not elevate the guys around him is ludicrous. It's ludicrous.
It's just crazy.
Thank you for the super chat, GQ. Really do appreciate it. Is TD defending Josh versus Richie right now? Tua changed him. It's true.
Listen.
Tua did change you, man.
Tua
broke you to the point where you're on team Josh Allen.
No, I'm just shocked at you with this. You trying to put Mahomes as a better passer than Burrow. That is wow. Well, hold on. Didn't they play in the playoffs, Richie?
Yeah. Burrow got the better.
Didn't they have a head up and Burrow basically outplayed them and sent them home?
Okay, TD, be careful here because you're about to contradict everything you said about Josh Allen if you keep going. Keep going, actually.
I hear what you said, but I'm trying to make your argument make sense either way.
But if you say what you're about to say, it's about to contradict everything.
You're right, Richie, but you got to stop having your cake and trying to eat it too, though. Because if I do say it, it does take that away, but then it contradicts me. But you can't be having your cake and eat it too. So don't say that.
You're contradicting yourself, man. You're about to throw everything you said into the toilet. And by the way, Bills fans turned on you all over. They loved you, and then you said Lamar's better. Dan, don't worry. TD does mean this towards Allen. This is all part of a plan, man. You guys don't know. TD and I talk behind the scenes to plan this.
Jesse, I agree. Burrow is statistically not good in the playoffs, to be honest, but he's still better than Mahomes as a passer. As a passer, he's not a better player than Mahomes, but he's a better passer than Mahomes.
Pocket passer.
He's a better passer. That's all. I'm not saying that he's a better
But Mahomes
player.
off schedule includes being a passer, being a better passer.
So now we want to factor in off schedule, but we can't factor in Josh Allen's mobility in rushing.
No, we're talking about passer. We're talking about passer. I'm not bringing rushing.
Just passer, just as a passer.
Okay, but does throwing the ball off schedule count as passing? Or
yeah,
running?
it does. It does.
Oh,
it
exactly.
Does. It's actually a combination of both, but you still put it in the passing.
That's where it factors in.
Yeah, but Joe Burrow ain't got to get out. He ain't got to get out.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, I love Joe Burrow, but Mahomes is better than Joe Burrow.
Overall, yeah.
Yeah.
But not as a passer.
So if Mahomes is better than Burrow overall in your eyes, but Burrow's better passer, then what is Mahomes better than Burrow at?
Improvisational. It takes it to a whole nother level. Burrow's the better passer. Mahomes gets to do more because of his improvisational skills, his ability to get out of the pocket off schedule.
But that right there, I feel like you're just saying like it's no big deal. That is what makes Mahomes special.
Yeah,
that's what makes him the greatest quarterback in the league.
But my point of all of it, Josh Allen has that and more.
But Josh Allen has that, but not as good as Mahomes.
Yes, he does. He improvises just as good.
Josh Allen is an elite improviser. Josh Allen is elite at improvising. Elite.
It's time to call it what it is. Josh Allen is a better improviser than Mahomes. You are living off of the first few years of Mahomes' crazy improvisational skills.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to delete that now?
No, you're not.
Am I supposed to just remove myself of all the improvising plays that he's made when it matters the most? I don't care about regular season.
Richie, Mahomes in his first 4 years, off the charts. As of lately, it ain't been off the charts like that. Josh Allen been doing that his whole career.
Yeah, in the regular season, congratulations. Like, I care about when it matters the most. TD, do you know what I always say? Champions and superstars are born when it matters the most in the playoffs. And Mahomes has way more success than him in the playoffs. And that's the reality of it, man.
All right,
I don't care about no regular season.
We're going to go on for 5 days, man. Let's get out of here because Rich, you crazy.
Telling y'all Burrow defenses like Hurricanes with Cam Ward. Always sell them. Imagine both of them at least top. Yeah. I agree. I mean, if the Bengals had a defense, Burrow's numbers also would not be as good, but they'd be winning.
It's all right, Bonnie.
You realize that?
We ain't going to agree on everything. Richie, this.
Bonnie, TD, I've always tried to support you, but you are dead wrong this time. Until he can win at least one Super Bowl, Allen can't even touch Mahomes. Thank you, Bonnie.
Well, we'll see. Bonnie, it's just talent. He's more talented.
Okay, then answer this. Is Aaron Rodgers more talented than Tom Brady? Career-wise?
That's an interesting argument, Richie.
I've had this argument for a long time before he was a Jet.
Talented?
Because that's what this argument is. If you want to compare an argument, this is the comparison. Tom Brady's the GOAT, champions. But in my opinion, Aaron Rodgers has more talent. And if that's your point, that Josh Allen is the Aaron Rodgers in this situation and Mahomes is the Tom Brady in this situation.
You know what? Aaron Rodgers does have more talent. His ability to escape the pocket and actually use his legs too, especially early Rodgers. He has more talent, but he's not the better player.
Yeah, so and now say that again, but Mahomes and Josh Allen, and then we'll end it.
Josh Allen has more talent, but he's not the better player than Mahomes and all of his accolades with Andy Reid and everybody else.
You got to add all of that, but you don't add it with Rodgers.
It's a little different. It's a little different. It's
not different. It's the same exact
debate. It's way
debate.
Closer in that argument.
It's the same debate. It's the same debate. You lost. Accept your L. Accept it, man.
Man, King Lowski, get out of here, man. You ain't even show up to Miami. Why you always talking?
See, look, people even think this is staged. This is debate. TD knows Mahomes is the man. They're onto us.
Mahomes is the man.
Nah, you don't.
This ain't staged. Richie truly believe his delusion.
This isn't delusion. I got facts and evidence of champions. Okay, if Mahomes three-peats this season and they win the way that they've won all regular season, not MVP level, not lighting it up, but they win the Super Bowl, what are you going to say? Three-peat.
Oh, Mahomes?
4. Mm-hmm.
It depends on how Mahomes plays in it. So we'll see. This ain't just about the accolades. I'm talking about talent.
Well, guys, again, this show is being powered and brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook, the #1 online sportsbook on the face of the planet. Make sure you guys go check them out by using the code YouTube150. All right? Big time shout out to BetUS. We love them, and we appreciate them big time. TD, are you going to make me clip you defending Allen? Please do, because all the hate he's had on Josh Allen has... Now he's done one thing against the Lions in a regular season game, throwing, an elite ball down the right sideline on the run and throwing an elite ball to the left. And now TD saw the light, and he's wow,
discounting
Josh Allen's better than Mahomes now. Because
I decided 2 days ago I ain't hating on Josh Allen no more. It's a losing.
I'm not hating on Josh Allen either. I'm just not putting him above a Mahomes. That's what I'm doing.
Yes, you are. Hating on Josh Allen is a
What have I said that's hating on Mahomes? What have I said
that
that's hate towards Josh Allen?
Richie, I'm saying he not even close to Mahomes.
If he wins the Super Bowl this year, then he's close.
He already close, Richie.
He's not.
You don't have to have
How
a
is he
Super Bowl
close?
to be close. All right. It's stage. Allen is the most talented quarterback of all time. All time, it could be debated. Like I said, Lamar Jackson talented. But yeah.
Man.
In the same stage, y'all. This is an argument that actually started live on AFC's Roundtable last night.
No, it's staged.
And we said that we were going to revisit it in the morning.
It's staged, all right.
Because we had to get out of there. Well, it could be, if y'all feel it's staged, that's fine. I don't care. I can care less. I just know I stood on
I'm saying this for you so people don't think you're nuts.
All right, Richie, let's close out, man. You lost. Take your L like a man. Come on,
you
guys.
take the L like a man.
Listen, I brought the facts, and I killed you with the Jordan comparison.
No. Let's keep it in the same sport. Brady versus Rodgers is the comparison. Rodgers is more talented. Brady's the GOAT. Allen is more talented. Mahomes is the GOAT of this generation. Case closed. Thank you, JD the Great. Woo! JD the Great. Look at that. Your own siding with your boy. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out to BetUS. We'll see you next time. Peace.